Okay. Hey, we are live, I hope. Yes, there's sound, there's everything. We've got another 5 minutes to late again. Having some issues with the OBS and stuff, you know. It's not that easy going live. But we'll go live for 15-20 minutes reading random passages from the Lord of the Rings. But how can I see if there's anyone here? That's what I'm wondering about. How do I know? Here we are. Here we are. I can see myself in the YouTube studio thing. Good. Okay. My name is Stian. I do randomly read passages from the Lord of the Rings. And if nobody shows up, I'll suggest some pages myself. So, we're out here. I'm just trying to fit everything on my screen. Oh, that did not help at all. Okay, let's see. I wish I could see how many people there are here. Probably 0 at the moment, and that's fine. We don't need people. I have myself. I do wish there were people, of course, but maybe you'll watch this as a recording. Maybe you won't. That's fine too. But let's get to it. I read random passages from the Lord of the Rings with voices and acting and all. That's kind of important to note. And if you want me to read a page on this live, you'll have to comment a page number between 21 and 1008. But now, the first page. Here we go. Page 488. It is from the White Rider chapter from the Two Towers. "With Treebeard and the Ents," said Gandalf. "The Ents!" exclaimed Aragorn. "Then there is truth in the old legends about the dwellers in the deep forests and the giant shepherds of the trees. Are there still Ents in the world? I thought they were only a memory of ancient days, if indeed they were ever more than a legend of Rohan." "A legend of Rohan!" cried Legolas. "Nay, every elf in Wilderland has sung songs of the old Onodrim and their long sorrow. Yet even among us there are only a memory. If I were to meet one still walking in this world, then indeed I should feel young again. But Treebeard, that is only a rendering of Fangorn into the common speech, yet you seem to speak of a person. Who is this Treebeard?" "Ah, now you are asking much," said Gandalf. "The little that I know of his long, slow story would make a tale for which we have no time now. Treebeard is Fangorn, the guardian of the forest. He is the oldest of the Ents, the oldest living thing that still walks beneath the sun upon this Middle Earth. I hope indeed, Legolas, that you may meet him yet. Merry and Pippin have been fortunate. They met him here, even where we sit. For he came here 2 days ago and bore them away to his dwelling, far off by the roots of the mountains. He often comes here, especially when his mind is uneasy and rumors of the world outside trouble him. I saw him 4 days ago striding among the trees, and I think he saw me, for he paused. But I did not speak, for I was heavy with thought and weary after my struggle with the Eye of Mordor. And he did not speak either, nor call my name." "Perhaps he also thought that you were Saruman," said Gimli. "But you speak of him as if he was a friend. I thought Fangorn was dangerous." "Dangerous?" cried Gandalf. "And so am I. Very dangerous. More dangerous than anything you will ever meet, unless you are brought alive before the seat of the Dark Lord. And Aragorn is dangerous, and Legolas is dangerous. You are beset with dangers, Gimli, son of Gloin, for you are dangerous yourself, in your own fashion. Certainly the forest of Fangorn is perilous, not least to those that are too ready with their axes. And Fangorn himself, he is perilous too, yet he is wise and kindly nonetheless. But now his long, slow wrath is brimming over, and all the forest is filled with it. The coming of the hobbits and the tidings that they brought have spilled it. It will soon be running like a flood, but its tide is turned against Saruman and the axes of Isengard. A thing is about to happen which has not happened since the elder days. The Ents are going to wake up and find that they are strong. We'll stop there. That was page 488 from The Lord of the Rings. So I do this because I love to act, and I haven't anywhere else to act at the moment, besides here on the internet with you guys. So even though there is no one on this live stream, I'll record it and I'll put it up on YouTube so you can watch it if you want to. All right, new page. How long have we been going? 6 minutes. Well, that's good. We'll do 5 more minutes. That's like one more page. Random page, here we go. This is from the Bridge of Khazad-dûm, page 318. Suddenly, at the top of the stair, there was a stab of white light. Then there was a dull rumble and a heavy thud. The drum beats broke out wildly. Doom, boom, doom, boom, and then stopped. Gandalf came flying down the steps and fell to the ground in the midst of the company. "Well, well, that's over," said the wizard, struggling to his feet. "I have done all that I could, but I have met my match, and have nearly been destroyed. But don't stand here. Go on. You will have to do without light for a while. I am rather shaken. Go on. Go on. Where are you, Gimli? Come ahead with me. Keep close behind, all of you." They stumbled after him, wondering what had happened. Doom, boom, went the drum beats again. They now sounded muffled and far away, but they were following. There was no other sound of pursuit, neither tramp or feet nor any voice. Gandalf took no turns, right or left, for the passage seemed to be going in the direction that he desired. Every now and again it descended a flight of steps, 50 or more, to a lower level. At the moment, that was their chief danger, for in the dark they could not see a descent, until they came on it and put their feet out into emptiness. Gandalf felt the ground with his staff like a blind man. At the end of an hour they had gone a mile, or maybe a little more, and had descended many flights of stairs. There was still no sound of pursuit. Almost they began to hope that they would escape. At the bottom of the 7th flight, Gandalf halted. "It is getting hot," he gasped. "We ought to be down at least to the level of the gates now. Soon I think we should look for a left-hand turn to take us east. I hope it is not far. I am very weary. I must rest here a moment, even if all the orcs ever spawned are after us." Gimli took his arm and helped him down to a seat on the step. "What happened way up there at the door?" he asked. "Did you meet the beater of the drums?" "I do not know," answered Gandalf, "but I found myself suddenly faced by something that I have not met before. I could think of nothing to do but to try and put a shutting spell on the door. I know many, but to do things of that kind rightly requires time, and even then the door can be broken by strength." A very exciting chapter in the Bridge of Khazad-dûm. Let's go. This has been a live reading of random passages from The Lord of the Rings, with voices and acting and all. And tomorrow there will be another live reading, so pay attention on YouTube, because that's where it's gonna happen. All this week we will be going live reading random passages from The Lord of the Rings. So goodbye. Thank you if you were here. I don't think anyone was here, but maybe you've been watching this recording. In that case, thank you very much. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow.